If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another video. So today I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something rather interesting. Nintendo recently had its earnings revealed for its final quarter of 2019. And it actually is kind of insane because Nintendo Switch has sold over 52.48 million units since its release in 2017, which is actually kind of crazy. And it actually has passed up, or at least caught up, to the Xbox One, which has been out for over 70 months. I think it's been out for about 74 months already. Nintendo Switch has been out for 34 months. And well, the Nintendo Switch is already caught up to the Xbox One, which is crazy. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this article. I want to read through it and give you guys my thoughts on this, because when the Nintendo Switch first came out, like I bought it when it first came out. I actually own 2 Nintendo Switches. I only really play my Nintendo Switch when I'm playing with my nephew or my brother, and that's like not all the time, maybe like once or twice a month. Did I still enjoy the Switch? So am I happy I bought it? Yeah, I like the games. I'm a big Nintendo fan, so I love playing like Mario games and stuff. I still play a lot of like Mario and Nintendo stuff. I'm playing through The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, so that's what's kind of going on right now. But apart from that, we do also have games that I'm playing through, like Luigi's Mansion and stuff, and it's actually kind of cool. So this report that we got not only talks about the Nintendo Switch lifetime sales, but now it actually talks about how the Nintendo Switch is doing in terms of games and how they're selling. And I was blown away, because when I first got the Switch, and I got it because I enjoy Nintendo games, I thought the Switch was going to do well. I didn't think it was going to do this well. It's actually on a pace to do a huge number. It looks like it's not going to beat out the Nintendo Wii. That thing just sold like crazy. Like I really liked the Wii, but it was totally a console filled with like absolutely horrible, like I'm talking horrible shovelware games. So let's read through this article. It says, according to Nico partner and analyst Daniel Amon, Nintendo Switch passed the Xbox One in hardware shipment during the holiday quarter last year. It only took Switch 34 months to achieve what Xbox One did in 74 months. Nintendo Switch has surpassed the 50 million sell-in mark, which means that the console has overtaken the Super Nintendo and is currently tracking ahead of PS4 and PS2, slightly behind the Wii. This is according to the latest graphs, which show cumulative global console shipments for the first 48 months from launch. Nico Partners estimates that these numbers mean Nintendo Switch passed the Xbox One in hardware shipment during the holiday period last year. However, Microsoft console is only slightly behind, but it has only taken the Switch 34 months to achieve what the Xbox One console has managed in 74 months. And the tweet by Daniel was, here is a look at the cumulative global shipment launch alignment. After 34 months in the market, the Nintendo Switch has achieved cumulative sales of 52.48 million. Due to the strong holiday period, the system is currently tracking ahead of the PS4 and PS2, slightly behind the Switch. And you guys can actually see the graph. I'll pop it on screen in case you guys want to see how the Switch is doing in sales compared to other consoles. As for the exact sales figures year on year, the total of 20.21 million Switch hardware units sold in the calendar year for 2019, which is actually up from 17.41 last year and 14.86 in 2017, which is when the Nintendo Switch came out. Nintendo can also be proud of the Switch Lite performance, which was quite strong, driving additional growth on top of the original Switch. On top of this, some of the new games have performed exceptionally well. Pokemon franchise sales exceeded expectations. Remakes such as Zelda's are selling better than the originals, and Luigi's Mansion has become a top franchise for Nintendo. Here is an update to Nintendo's top-selling first-party titles on the Switch. Now keep in mind, this is all first-party. They do still have actually other games that are third-party that are doing really well. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked that Pokemon Sword and Shield is not on this list. I didn't realize, like I knew that like Game Freak was kind of like a partner for Nintendo. I didn't realize they weren't actually like a first party, because they have actually sold 16.06 million units for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's already reaching, or about to pass up, the sales of Pokemon Sun and Moon. And that's lifetime sales for that game. So Pokemon is still a juggernaut. It's actually kind of insane the amount of sales that it gotten. But anyway, so it says that for these first-party selling games, the #1 selling first-party game for the Nintendo Switch is Mario Kart Deluxe 8, which is 22.96 million sales of those. Under that one, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 17.68 million. Number 3, Super Mario Odyssey, 16.59 million. At number 4, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at 16.34 million. And then at number 5, we have Pokemon Let's Go, which is 11.76 million, which is actually kind of crazy. I actually own all 5 of those games, which is actually kind of cool to know that the games that I bought are like the top selling ones. There's not a lot of Switch games that I've bought. I've bought like Luigi's Mansion, Sword and Shield, Pokemon Let's Go, all the ones I just mentioned here in this top 5. So I'm not really like the kind of person that Nintendo's gonna hook on, buy the Switch and then buy a bunch of games, but I'm someone who really enjoys first-party games from Nintendo and like the occasional third-party games. Like, again, shocked that Sword and Shield is not a first-party game, but you know, I'm enjoying them, so I'm really happy. I believe that Luigi's Mansion also did sell about 5 million units so far since its release, which is crazy, and I'm really happy for Nintendo. The Wii U was a horrible failure. I don't think anyone will dispute that. It just did not do well. It did not sell well. The games were like not that great looking, honestly. Like, it was actually kind of cool seeing the upgrade from Wii to the Wii U, but you know, it wasn't like the biggest leap. The Switch is by no means a leap at all. If anything, it might be slightly more powerful than the Wii U, maybe less, I don't know. But the Switch had a pretty cool concept, man. It had the portability. It's a handheld. You can dock it and make it a full-on home console. So it's really cool, and I'm really happy for Nintendo because the Wii U just did not do great. And when Satoru Iwata died, it was kind of like a stain. Like, it was like a bad thing that would have happened for. And so it would have sucked if he passed away, and then the last thing people remember was he was the one that, you know, that was the head of Nintendo while the Wii U, which was a failure, was around. But he was involved with the Switch, and it would have been actually him revealing the Switch and doing all this other stuff for the Switch, and kind of steaming that and going forward with it. But unfortunately, he did pass away. But again, his legacy will live on through the Wii, which did insane numbers. I think it's still the all-time best-selling console ever. And now we do have obviously the Wii U, the Nintendo Switch, which is doing insane numbers. It looks like it might be slightly less than the Wii. So we'll see how the sales do. It'll be interesting how the Switch continues to do, well, you know, now that we know that the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are coming out this year. How will it affect the sales? So I think Nintendo's going to have to be very creative and maybe even very bold in what they do here if they want to continue the sales of the Switch and kind of keep that momentum going. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I wanted to talk about this just because I'm a huge Nintendo fan and I'm happy to see that they're doing well, and it's actually kind of insane that they're doing that well. And I don't know, man, I know that the Xbox One is not a bad console. It's not doing horrible in sales. Like 50 million sales for the Xbox is good. I think they're happy with those numbers. But I'm kind of shocked, and maybe it's just because that's how fast the Switch is selling, that it dwarfs it and makes it seem like the Xbox One is irrelevant, but it's not. Like, it's done really well. I think the only Achilles heel for Microsoft has been that they have just never been able to really break that Japanese market, which is what Nintendo and PlayStation really have unlocked. So that kind of sucks for them, but we'll see what happens now with new consoles coming out here in 2020. How will it affect Nintendo? But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. You guys think that the Nintendo Switch is going to slow down in sales once the Xbox Series X and the PS5 come out, or do you guys think that it won't really be affected by it? It's kind of a weird in-between for Nintendo. They released their Switch because the Wii U did so bad, like middle of a other console generation life cycle, which is totally off for them now. But I guess it could help them out like a couple of years from now once the PS5 or, you know, the Series X kind of slow down in hype and they can release their next console or whatever. So we'll definitely see about that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Call of Duty and gaming and news videos coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. If you want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. Give me a follow over there at OGXRAYZ, link down below. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.